Okay, I just have to say it, the F word of real estate, foreclosure. Now that I got that off my chest, here's how you can turn a negative situation into a positive one.
There's a lot of confusion surrounding foreclosure, and that's because people aren't familiar with it. There is a number of steps that are involved in foreclosure. You start off with essentially the demand letter. So if you do miss successive payments, what the lender can do is they'll send you a letter to say you've missed these payments and then demand immediate payment of the entire mortgage. The next step after that is if nothing has been resolved, the lender will petition the court, and they're asking the court to make an order that those people that are currently not paying their mortgage, order them to pay it within a defined period of time. The court's role in general is really to ensure that the foreclosure process is adhered to. The banks themselves aren't in the business of real estate. They're in the business of lending money. They will use realtors to set the prices. Once the property is listed on the MLS, the realtor waits for the first offer to come in. Once the first offer comes in, they will then set the court date for when the offers are to be reviewed and accepted. And then what the realtor will do is they will stockpile offers all the way up to this court date, and then on the court date they will take all the offers to be presented to the court, and then the court decides which offer is to be accepted. There's approximately 20 foreclosures in the Lower Mainland every week, so there's maybe 5% of those foreclosures actually make it to the MLS. The rest are all dealt with well before they make it to their realtor, the realtor in the MLS. There can be a huge upside for the buyer. The buyer can buy at a discount. However, what often happens here is that whenever foreclosures are listed on the MLS, people get a sense that this is a deal. So the general public will see foreclosure and then they'll start to make bids. And what often happens here is that foreclosures can be sold for more than the market value due to a bidding war amongst multiple buyers. There are two ways that many people seek out foreclosures if they're in the process of buying a foreclosure property. The traditional method really is to look on the MLS, keyword foreclosure, and see the listings on the MLS, or have their realtor send foreclosure listings to them. The more modern method really involves utilizing a foreclosure list service. There are listing services that provide full foreclosure information, including names and addresses of those people that are in foreclosure. What happens is a lot of listing services take the information at the petition stage, which can be 6 to 9 months before they actually get listed on the MLS. So they take that information, you can subscribe to their information and receive the latest foreclosures on a weekly basis. And from there, you go through the process of contacting those people that are in foreclosure to negotiate a private sale or otherwise assist with their foreclosure.
After the break, we answer one of your email questions about foreclosures. Which city had the highest number of new foreclosures last month? Was it A, Vancouver, B, Maple Ridge, or C, Surrey? We'll have the answer for you after the break.
Realty Television is brought to you by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
Earlier we asked you which city had the highest number of new foreclosures last month. The answer is C, Surrey. Coming up, we answer one of your email questions about foreclosures. So this week we're able to answer another one of your email questions. Darren from Vancouver writes, I just lost my job and am concerned I won't be able to keep up my mortgage payments. Do you have any advice on how to keep the bank from owning my property? We asked Kap Hiroti to stick around and answer Darren's question.
In this situation, communication is key. So you want to communicate with your lender as soon as you have lost your job or lost income in the sense that you can no longer make your mortgage payment. You need to tell them straight away. You want to assure the lender that this is a temporary setback. Okay, assure the lender that this is what you're doing in order to make sure that you can get another position and go through and make your mortgage payments. At this point, they'll go through and discuss it with you and look at setting a plan to ensure you stay on track with making your mortgage payments. That's the key here. Lenders don't want to foreclose on you if they don't have to, and they'd rather not. It's all about a mediation process and go through and work out the best solution. Essentially, when somebody misses their mortgage payment, they'll go through and the bank really just sees it as it could be a lapse of memory, you've forgotten to make the payment. So it's not a difficult process at this point. They're just going to maybe follow up with a call or send you a letter just to let you know what's going on and see if it can be remedied. There are a lot of people that miss mortgage payments for a various number of reasons, and certainly some of them is just they've transferred money from to a different account, and it really is not a major issue, so they'll catch up with their payments. There will be penalties, absolutely, but it's really handled within the bank at that point. That doesn't concern foreclosure at this stage. It's really just the formality of going through. You've missed a payment, they'll go through and make sure that it's not going to continue. The key here is to pay your mortgage or pay your lender. There's lots of different ways to be foreclosed upon. The most common, of course, is default on your mortgage. So what you can do is make sure that you pay your mortgage on time as per the terms of your mortgage agreement, and that solves a lot of the problems right there.
Well, that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments about the show, you can email us at realtytelevision@citytv.com or check out our website at citytv.com. Thanks for watching Realty Television. See you next time.